was it.
So did you know Johnny Depp before this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we used to hang. I met him when I was 15 years old. 15 or 16. We were playing at a skating rink in Davie, and he was in this band called Sapphire, and I was with Rick Farabracci, and I was helping them set up, and he was on stage. He had long hair, and all the girls were around him, and that's when we first met him. And we became friends, and then I didn't see him for like 5 years, and then when we were in our 20s, we were playing the circuit, doing all the new wave music. That's what it was. And the kids were looking for a new guitar player, and that's when Johnny came in, and then we were pretty good friends then. And we were playing all over the place, hanging out with each other.
Isn't that amazing?
And he went to California, and he's making billions of dollars. And
does he think he'll ever come back and save us?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Is his family still here?
I think his mom is. His dad used to work for Hallandale, but he retired a long time ago.
I thought his mom would be out of here.
Maybe she is. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I know he's in L.A. now because every time I hear sightings of him all the time.
Isn't that weird to see him from when he was to where he is? It's
well, the thing was, after he went to California and did the private resort, I didn't see him for like 2 or 3 years, and then he did what's
Platoon.
That? Huh?
He did Platoon. Yes.
And we went back, and then one night I went to the Agora ballroom, and there he was outside, and he jumped all over me and saying, like we're great friends.
Explain how he was. Like, is he?
He was a great person. He was really cool. He was always nice
and laid back. He was quiet, real quiet. I remember.
Yeah, he always never acted stuck up or anything, and he always hung out with us like as good friends.
Yes, I met him at the cell because Jess was going out with him. She was the bartender, remember?
Right.
And he was waiting for her. And I told him, why don't you come to the DJ booth and do lights for me? Oh, yeah, sure, all right. So he's a chain smoker.
Right.
All right, Johnny, let's shut the lights off on this song right now. And he turned me on to the Chili Peppers.
Oh, jeez.
And I said, I have that record. And then we were start playing, and we vibed out like you did. It was just weird.
Yeah.
But you knew him way longer than I did.
Yeah, we were, for like a year or two, we were playing in different, not all the time, but we cross paths a lot,
This is history. This is history right now.
Yeah.
So Johnny, if you're gonna watch this, I hope. Look who's here. We're still in Florida, and we're gonna cut back to Johnny on his island with all the girls around him.
Yeah.
He likes one girl though. I always remembered. He was kind of like a
I never really noticed him, but he always hung out with us and other guys, and it seemed like he really didn't care for at that time,
Yeah.
But when he became famous, he was always with the models or girls and stuff.
But he always stuck with one girl.
Yeah, he didn't go.
He didn't go whole.
No.
He wasn't a man whore, which he definitely
could have been.
He could still be.
Yeah.
And who knows what he's doing now? I hope you see this and come back and get on this.
That's Jessie, my sister, friend of the cell of these guys, modeling pictures from probably 1979.
She was in after school.
She was in an ABC after school special. She was in Macy's. She couldn't do runway modeling, but she was good for photos. She is right here in Hollywood, Florida, and we're going to get her. That's me, my dad, and Gerald Chamberlain at the Red Parrot back in, this is probably 1982, 83.
Then
Red Fox, I found myself in the hallway he was doing an interview with Marion Etoile Watson in Channel 5 in New York, and there was nobody there on a Saturday, and right around the time this photograph was taken was what I told you guys the other night. He just looks at me, I look at him, and I'm all nervous, and he goes, man, my back's hurting me. Oh, man. Me, when I was about 10, with one of my dad's best friends, Hugo Montenegro, who was most
So what he did, right?
He was most widely known for the soundtrack of I Dream of Jeannie, the later soundtrack, not the original one, but
the good one.
The one, you know.
The bass line.
He also did an album with The Godfather. The Hugo Montenegro Orchestra did the soundtrack of The Godfather. It was not the original soundtrack. They did all the songs. His brother John Montenegro became popular in organizing ballroom dancing back in the early 80s. Jesse and I went to that.
You seen Shiny Chris?
Whatever became of Shiny Chris?
We're still looking for him.
It's amazing.
He was in Russia.
Yeah, he was doing a DJ gig, and I've been looking all over him,
Yes.
all over for him. And
He became a hit in Russia.
Oh, he...
I've got you in my vision. My vision is art. My vision is music. I music, I art. I'm Shiny Chris. And I refuse to evanesce. John, this is an imposter. He is an imposter. Nobody outshines Shiny Chris. Let's art. John, as my documentarian, I might need a bit of assistance.
what is that?
I believe it's telling me to go to the left. You know I break all the rules. I'm going to the right. Shall we?
Let's.
Yes, yes, yes it is. Yes it is.
How are you?
Hi, I'm Shiny Chris. Have you heard of me?
No.
You will.
Okay.
Thank you very much, young lady. May I have a toothpick?
Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
You remember me, Shiny Chris. Excuse me, gentlemen. Could you park this for me, please? Thank you very much. You're in a front spot.
That's Shiny Chris. What do you see?
Everything and nothing. Shall we?
Shall we? Shiny Chris. Explain to him.
Well, I've been out west. And the altitude allowed my hair to grow back out. I still spin records. The hell with CDs, the hell with digital. And I have my Dixon to keep me warm.
Now, how'd you guys meet?
Well, I was spinning back in the early 80s and we met. She was dancing, caught my eye, and caught my heart.
She recognized you with your hair. You guys go back a long time.
And we'll go forward as well.
So, does she...
There's no end in sight.
I love it.
John, this is a rather personal part of my life. I would prefer if we did not.
Say it again, louder.
John, this is a rather personal part of my life I wish we would not film.
Sure. Beautiful.
I usually refuse to push buttons, but I feel it appropriate at this moment. Well, John, I feel it's been a rather productive day of reinventing myself and helping to reinvent music. Everything will evolve around the 80s, reinvented. I love my art. I love my music.
Can I ask you a question now? We're a little disappointed after how long have you been gone now?
Well, actually it's been 2 years.
You were disappointed, I see.
I feel some of the vibrancy has been replaced with negativity at Young Circle, but it's okay. Because I bring a positive vibe to this town. I brought a little piece of Colorado in my heart.
That's shit hard.
See it beating? I feel that this town could use sunshine. We have it literally, but we need it figuratively.